Welcome in, everybody. It's the Glad Dad in here once again, here for race number 4 of the Outcast Motorsports Auto America Gen 6 Series. It's going to be a fast one tonight. 110 laps on the track. My, oh my, it's going to be an awesome one. Anyway, welcome in, folks. For those of you who have not seen my face, this is the Glad Dad, baby. It's the Glad Dad. So welcome in, and make sure you go grab you some popcorn, some snacks, whatever you want, and a nice cold beverage, because it's going to be a long one. Anyway, folks, get my ugly mug off of the screen here, and let's get down to business with the points as they sit on the board. Brandon Brock leading the way by 17 points, my oh my, with one win. Eric Johnson in second. Kyle Franklin third with also a win as of last week at Five Flag Speedway in the Gen 6. Absolutely put on a dominating performance. Charles Wilson in fourth. Jacob Answorth also with a win in fifth place here. Dalton Hall in sixth. Joshua Newman seventh. Ronnie Welchel eighth. Shannon Donathan ninth. Adam Keenan 10th. Matthew Marklin 11th. Christopher Jones tied. It's a three-way tie here between Jones, Calvert, and Ingold. And then you got Terry Litweiler here picking up the 15th spot, although he did gain 9 positions in the point standings coming out of Five Flags. I think he's still got some points to make up here, so I think he's going to be on the rise as we go down into Watkins Glen next week. And happy birthday, Brandon. Rob Hamilton Gaming's son. 7th birthday. Happy birthday. Anyway, folks, we've got 1 minute left here. So let's get down and show you our drivers who have graciously decided to show their faces tonight. We've got Jacob Answorth right here in the top left. Ronnie Welchel just going to make a potty break here. Ryan Fuchs in the top middle. He's not at his cockpit either. Adam Keene, top right. Getting the stretch down, getting ready to take it to the green flag. Brandon Brock on track here. Well, on the cam in the middle left. Handsome fella right there, handsome fella. Bob Redeker right next to him. Rob Williams in the middle right. And Kyle Franklin. What's going on, Love Bug? To the middle right there. Eric Johnson, bottom left. Drew Calvert in the bottom right next to Eric Johnson. Rob Hamilton, bottom right. And Charles Wilson showing us his nice rig here. Getting on camera for probably the second time in his career. Appreciate you gentlemen getting on track and getting on the cams and showing us those faces. All right, so without further ado, qualifying has begun here as we're going to see who's going to get on track first. Yeah, practice is finished up. And there we go. It's going to switch. And please, no more fog. I do not like the fog. It has been foggy the entire practice pretty much, but only on one end of the track, believe it or not. As we got Eric Johnson ready to roll out here. Kyle Franklin on track as well. Here we go. Got some things getting situated here. There we go. Kyle Franklin on track. As he's coming down the back stretch here, Eric Johnson should be crossing the start-finish line coming out of turn number 4. And Tina listening from bed like a radio broadcast, but I'm not going to miss it. The summer ick hit me hard today. Oh man, prayers for you. I don't know, the summer colds and stuff like that, the summer sicknesses are probably worse than the wintertime stuff. Hope you get to feel them there soon. Rob Williams on track right now. See what he can do here. As Timothy Boyce now currently sitting at the top of the board. As a lot of drivers here are jumping up through the point standings here. Kyle Franklin now sitting top of the board. And let's see, Dalton Hall now picking up to third place. See what he can do here. This is the second lap coming out of turn number 4. Can he do better than a 32.88? Doesn't appear, no. 1/10 slower. Adam Keene finishing up here as we've got Ronnie Welchel on track. See what Ronnie can do here for his second lap crossing the start finish line. Is it better than 15th? Doesn't appear to be the case. As Charles Wilson's going to jump up to 7th place right now. John Kansas Kelly finishing up his lap here. He's coming down the backstretch for the second time. And look at that. Coming out of turn number 4, across the start finish line. What's it going to be there for John Kelly? Looks like 11th fastest, as Bill Ligotti's doing the same thing. Crossing that start finish line. And what's it going to be for him? Is he faster than 24th fastest? I believe so. He's going to jump up to 17th. And Drew Calvert going to try to redeem himself here. Got the last time to come to Homestead. He was fast in the trucks, no doubt about it. See what this time's going to be. Is it going to be faster than a 33.34? Yes, 1/10 quicker. It's going to put him up in the top 15. We've still got Brandon Brock left to go as he just crossed the start-finish line. That's going to put him up into 9th. So Drew Calvert going to go down to 16th right now. Jeremy Gold on track coming out of turn number 4. Going to grab that first lap here, and that's going to put him on the board with 25th fastest. Welcome in, D-Mac. Got your teammate on the screen right now. Finishing up his second lap, heading into 3, coming out of 4 right now. And let's see, can he do better than a 33.71? 28, crossing the finish line, and 33.56. And last but not least, it is going to be Cale Peterson. See what Kel can do. He's running the high side here. Currently 24th fastest. Don't want him to hit the wall. I'd like to see him start up here up front. He's been having to kind of struggle his way up to the front these last little bit last few races. Ooh, a little loose for the 20 machine as he crosses the line. Looking forward to seeing if he could do better. Oh man, he's going to jump up a little bit here. 20th fastest. And now Jordan Massey, last one to turn some laps here in that 68 machine. And yes, the fog has lifted. I'm excited about that. Out of turn number 4 here for Jordan Massey. This is only the first lap, crossing the finish line. Should put him on the board here at 24th fastest right now. Still got one more time to go here. 2.5 minutes left. He's going to make that easily here as we're running 33-second lap times. The top 5 here in the 32-second time zones. See what he can do here. Can he do a little bit better than a 33-36? I believe he's going to. Yes, it's going to put Kel Peterson outside the top 20 and 21st. Jordan Massey jumps up to 19th right here. So that should be it here. Everybody on the track has made a qualifying time, and looks like 30 drivers on track set to take the field tonight. That is pretty good. And look at this, folks. We have got our top speeds here for that qualifying lap. Their fastest laps that they turned. And we've got, looks like Eric Johnson, Jacob Ainsworth, 188 miles per hour on their qualifying lap. That's pretty fast. I mean, you got Tim Boyce here that did a 180 and actually out-qualified those guys in third. So it's not all about the speed here. The tortoise did beat the hare. Wait, folks, 1 minute left here. Always 18, not anyone but the 18. Welcome in, Lova Jackson. And folks, if you're in here and you have not followed the Twitch channel, please give that a follow here. We are at, I believe, 327 followers. Like to get those numbers up. And also, if you have any Amazon Primes, you do get one free Twitch sub per month at no cost to you. And it benefits us greatly here at Outcast Motorsports Network. So get them Twitch Primes up and going, please. As we got 15 seconds left to go. We're going to get down to 110 laps. Going to be an awesome one, folks. No doubt about it. And here we go. Starting on that pole tonight, Kyle Franklin in the number 11. Starting to the outside of the 11, you got the 10. It's like a countdown here. Ian Montrose in row number 2. Taking that over is going to be Tim Boyce with Dalton Hall. In row number 3, Eric Johnson with the 74, Jacob Ainsworth. Row 4, Adam Keene, Charles Wilson. Very nice qualifying lap there for the 57 machine. In row 5, Brandon Brock, Brian Ziemer in the Powerpuff Girls paint scheme. Row number 6, David K. Fors and John Kansas Kelly. Row 7, Josh Newman with Christopher Jones. Row 8, Matthew Markland with Drew Calvert. Row number 9, Rob Hamilton with Ryan Fuchs. Jordan Massey, Bill Ligotti. Row 11, Kel Peterson with Rob Williams. Row 12, Ronnie Welchel, Shannon Donathan. Row 13, Chad Cook, Jeremy Ingold. Row 14, Kevin Pavesic with Bob Redeker. 29th and 30th position, Jeremy Oliver and Terry Litweiler. As the drivers are pulling off pit road here, let's take a look here at the race rundown for tonight. 2 sets of tires over the wall. 3 green white checkers. Fuel percentage here is at 100%. No fast repairs. 95-degree track tip. I love it. It's not hot. And a 1.5 mile length here with a 50 miles per hour pit road speed. And look at that handsome devil right there in the booth. Calling the shots for you tonight as we get ready to take the green flag. And yeah, family's doing well. Thank you, Lova Jackson. I appreciate that. As caution lights are still on here, let's look at our drivers again. Man, oh man, 12 drivers showing their face tonight. Jeremy Oliver in that bottom right. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Getting this thing going. And yeah, looks like everybody's in the boot or in their cockpits here. Ryan Fuchs, he's sitting down in his seat. Ronnie Welchel is sitting down as well. Good luck tonight, Ronnie. And good luck tonight, drivers. And may the odds be ever in your favor. All right, so top 3 in points will be given EOLs. Of course, you know who those are. We'll show them right here on the screen. End of line for Kyle Franklin. End of line for Eric Johnson. And end of line for Brandon Brock. It looks like it's going to be Tim Boyce and Ian Montrose going to lead us to the green flag for the first time tonight. Here we go, folks. Pace cars down. And to the restart zone we go. Green flag in the air. Side by side, and of course the 74 of Jacob Ainsworth has got different plans here as he's running the high side. Now looks underneath Dalton Hall, trying to put the nose down on the left rear quarter panel of the 34. He's going to slide down into the turn 3, get right here into the dirty air of the 17 of Adam Keene. As Montrose taking it away, he's going to grab the lead here from Tim Boyce as the 74 surges down. 34 pulls down to the bottom behind him here as the 17 Adam Keene goes to the high side. Tim Boyce trying to run the upper lane, trying to get that momentum down the front stretch or the back stretch here. And going to try to do the same thing again, running the middle. As we look off the back bumper here of Ian Montrose. They got the big spoiler tonight. Bottom lane looking nice. I like the way it looks so far as Montrose has been able to make it work. Take a look back a little bit further. Matt Marklin in the 51, currently in the 10th spot, up 6 positions. Rob Hamilton up 6 positions. As we got a 3-wide battle here Ronnie Welch up top. They get it situated. Now Ronnie Welch will single filed out with Kel Peterson and Christopher Jones. On board here with Ronnie Welch. As the caution will wave every time we get on the webcam here, something happens. Shannon Donathan, Rob Williams involved in an accident here, and we're going to take a look at it here from the Auto America chopper cam. Take a look here, looking from above. Shannon Donathan, oh man, they're 3 wide back here. Donathan in the 30 on the high side in that blue and red. Oh, and net code between the 61 and the 30. Appreciate Auto America coming on as a sponsor for the Gen 6 series. We couldn't and wouldn't do this without you guys. All right, so I know we're only lap 5. Is it a strategy call here? We're coming down for fuel, or we're going to stay out? I don't see anybody coming down. Well, Jordan Massey coming down pit road, making me into a liar here. Only driver coming down pit road other than Rob Williams to get damage repaired. And there's the 30 of Shannon Donathan. And looks like fuel only there. Let's check. Yep, 6 seconds of fuel. And we're going to go back, get back on track here with the rest of them. He's going to drop from 17th spot on back to like 28th here. So quite a fallback for Massey. And the chat's awfully quiet here as we're under caution. You're making supper. Hey, I hear you. I had leftovers from Buffalo Wild Wings. My daughter was very hesitant to give me her chicken tenders. But I said that her mom said I could have them. So it's Glad Mom's fault that I ate her chicken tenders, but I was hungry. But the pace car lights are off, so that means we're going to go green this time by. Well, you need to get rested up here. Hope you get to feeling better soon. All right, the 10 is actually going to be leading us to the green flag after this first caution of the night on lap 5. And we're making chicken salad from scratch with kettle potato chips. Something easy. Yeah, too hot out. You're exactly right. It was 111 degrees today as I left work. All right, folks, to the green flag. Here we go. Nice restart inside and outside roads. And the 74 of Jacob Ainsworth now. He's going to try to surge here, run that middle lane, take it away from Tim Boyce. And heading down the backstretch, we got a ton of momentum here. Let's get on the nose of Ainsworth. Ooh, 105 when you left. Ooh, goodness. Huge momentum, huge draft down the front stretch. What's he going to do here? Montrose with the preferred line here, I do believe, especially with the tires being this new. They've got heat in them for sure, but... And we take a look here at the 17, Adam Keene. A lot of tires squalling back here, folks. I can hear them. Kel Peterson doing nice, calm things right now. Single filed out here behind the 4 in front of the 62. As David K. Fours having a fantastic run here tonight. Up in 6th place here. Gained 5 spots. Started in 11th. Up to the 5th spot. As everybody crossed the start-finish line here, let's take a look at the top speeds as we're 3 wide here with the 57 in the middle. And I see 189 miles per hour from Kel Peterson as he was in the draft behind those guys. 189 for Kel Peterson. That is unbelievable. Is he side by side with Fours? Hey, man. Don't battle David too hard here. I'd like to see some of these newer drivers have a good run. And let's take a look back just a little bit further. As Fuchs is working his way up through the field, up 6 spots. Ronnie Welchel up 12 spots, folks. 12 positions Ronnie Welchel has made up. Running almost inside the top 10. As Jacob Ainsworth trying to take the lead here. He's still side by side with the 10. He is not giving up on that top side. And here comes the 34 of Dalton Hall. As he battled underneath the 74. Oh, Chad Cook. Something happened to Chad Cook. As he is down on the access road here. Got smoke coming out the back and being served with a repair flag. And it's a nice 3-way battle here for the lead. These drivers right here are racing hard, boy. Looking off the back of Montrose, he has got a mirror slap full of the 74 and the 34. Gotta be nice and calm there on that throttle. I think Ainsworth's going to get a little loose, and he does. Actually doesn't help him or the 34. And we'll take a look at Ronnie Welchel underneath the 20. Going to try to get inside the top 10 right here, right now. He's on the bottom preferred line, I do believe. I think the middle's going to start riding up just a little bit as we get probably somewhere around lap 25-ish or so. Welchel not able to capitalize on the position on the bottom, so he's going to move up here in the middle. Run in between both seams. And we got a new driver on track. And honestly, I drive the 44, or when I drive. And this is actually, honestly, the first time in 2 years, folks, of me broadcasting, have I seen another 44 on track in my broadcast. Never have I seen another 44. But anyway, Jeremy Oliver making it look good and easy right now from Kenton, Tennessee. And the TwistedSpeedSetups.com 44 Chevy Camaro looking good on the bottom. Brandon Brock right behind him, though. He had the EOL. He's actually the farthest one back from the EOL drivers, as Kyle Franklin's 2 spots ahead here, following Eric Johnson, 15th, 16th, and Brock is 18th. So they're slowly but surely moving up through the field right now. Not too bad, still got a long way to go. Oh, was Jeremy Oliver, Brandon Brock had a little moment there. Jeremy up in the wall, a little scrape, as Terry Litweiler trying to make some ground up. Underneath the 44. And in 20th spot, we've got John Kelly. You got Matt Markland following right here. This is 20th and 21st spot. As we move up here between Keene and Boyce. Oh, and Ainsworth at the top. Here's the 3-wide battle at Miami Homestead. How about that? Having a phenomenal night so far. Adam Keene doing a fantastic job. Let's get on board here with Adam Keene as he's running the high side. Oh, nice momentum down the backstretch as he puts himself underneath the 74. 74, I wouldn't say he's pinching him, but holding him down on the bottom just a little bit. Running the middle. Adam Keene, one of the drivers featured in last week's episode 1 of Outcast Motorsports Unlimited with Mike McKinnon as your host. Adam Keene had a lot of insight and sounds like a easygoing guy to talk to. As he moves up inside the 3rd spot, 3/10 back, so about 3.5, 4 car lengths now separates Keene from this guy, the 34 of Dalton Hall. Dalton Hall has one of the sponsors, the sub-sponsors here for Outcast Motorsports, owner of D Hall Construction. You'll see it up there at the top right of your screen as far as sponsors go. There we go, right there, his little logo. I'm not saying they're closing in on Montrose by any means, but I mean, they're running identical lap times as Montrose, so he's able to pull up to a 6/10 lead here and keep it. Jacob Ainsworth battling with the Powerpuff Girls. And it's 3-on-1 here. The 55 is 3-on-1. Oh, the 74 is loose. Dirt tracking it. Dirt track is my Wednesday night league there, Ainsworth. And the Powerpuff Girls putting a move on the 74. Look off the notes here. You'll see the girls. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup right there on the rear bumper of the 55 of Brian Ziemer. Adam Keene battling on the inside of the 34, and he's going to clear him, but the 34 had really good momentum here. He's just going to have to tuck in behind Frank's Appliance Center. And I'm seeing some really good battles back here, a little bit further back in the field, as we've got some drivers here. Drew Calvert, Brandon Brock, John Kelly, nose to tail. Really good battle shaping up back here. Not shaping up, they've been back here. And all of a sudden, Ronnie Welchel has dropped spots. He was fighting for the 10th position. Now Ronnie Welchel all the way back to 19th and losing ground. Ronnie Welchel in danger of going in the 20th position here, as Rob Hamilton is the 20th place driver trying to put himself up in 19th. So something definitely wrong here with Ronnie Welchel. Not sure if the tires kind of gave way a little bit, or maybe he had a hiccup. Didn't really see anything on scoring and timing about that. So definitely unfortunate. New driver here, Jeremy Oliver, first time. Jeremy found us through the Twitch channel a couple of streams ago. Jeremy Goes Fast was his username. Looking back on my notes here. Asked about joining the Discord to run here. I gave him the Discord invite, joined up, and here we are. Only interested in running the Gen 6, he says. And doing a fantastic job as it right now, as he's inside the top 20, trying to battle with the 43 of Drew Calvert. Running a little bit higher line than Drew. Drew's running that like bottom off, half lane off the bottom, as the 44 and the 43 side by side, kind of being, I wouldn't say held up by the 3 by any means, but he's definitely, the 3's kind of moved up the track and kind of hindered these guys. You see the 44 had a really good run here and just couldn't do anything about it. Just got to keep Calvert and Oliver still side by side. Kel Peterson's dropped some, well, not really. Nope. He's about to drop some spots, though. He's got the 11, the 18. Oh, man. That was a close one there between the 18 and 11. We definitely do not want to get those two ganged back up against each other. As the 8 of John Kansas Kelly going around the outside of the 11 right now. Still battling hard as Kel Peterson on the high side. Going to try to carry the momentum out of 2 to keep himself in front of the 18. You know, once you get in front of the 18, you've got a target on your back. But if the 18 gets by you, it's going to be hard to pass him again. Yeah, crew chief, I don't know if you saw that or not, but Franklin kind of came off the bottom just a little bit as Johnson was running the middle here, right between the seams, and went up the track. And I thought for a moment it was going to be netcode. They were that close. Franklin kind of let out just a little bit, let it rotate back down the track. Did end up losing a spot, but he'll gain that back. And let's see if we can see the 11. There we are. Kyle Franklin on the webcam and inside the car. As he's battling the 20. Oh, he's a little bit loose there, center, on center. Kyle Franklin does like a little bit looser race car compared to some of the other guys in the field that I've talked to over the past 5 seasons. But all in all, having a decent race so far. Still battling here with the 20. My. just cannot seem to clear the 20. Oh, he might get him right here. Yes, he does. And the 20 jumps right back in the draft. As we move up front, Ian Montrose, 2.2 second lead here. As we're coming across the line for lap 36 of 110. And the first two races here in the next gens and the trucks, I do believe they split it halfway, tried to make it into a one-stop race. I mean, of course, cautions had, you know, other plans, but they were able to drive it halfway before they pitted. Adam Keene still ahead of Brian Zemer here for second. Zemer in third. Tim Boyce still holding on tight to fourth. Dalton Hall falls back to fifth right now. Josh Newman having one dang good run as he's kind of separated himself from this gaggle back here, which is Charles Wilson's all up in right now. Charles just got passed by the 18 Eric Johnson, and it got John Kelly working the bottom. Jacob Ainsworth, though, something is wrong here with some of these guys. Ainsworth here, check this out. I understand he's in a gaggle of cars right now, but he has dropped some spots. I mean, he was up there battling for the lead. Now he's back here in 12th. Oh, Charles Wilson having a big moment there as he scraped the wall on the outside. And he's going to lose a couple of more spots, a few more spots here. Now the 3 looking low. On the 57. Terry Litweiler needs a little bit better run than what he's getting. I mean, I know he's up 16 spots from where he started the race. Running 14th right now. But he gained 7 spots in the points from last week at Five Flags. Yes, Miss Lubba Jackson. Eric Johnson is on the move for sure. But Terry, I'd like to see him get, you know, a couple more spots in the points, get himself locked in, so to speak, for the championship, or the playoffs. So we need to see some top 10s coming out of Terry Litweiler here, as Jeremy Oliver up in the wall, just a little bit out of 4. And Eric Johnson finally upside the top 10, running 7th. Got John Kelly right behind him. More or less helping one another. Now kind of offset here as they were down on the front stretch. John Kelly looking to the high side. I have raced dozens and dozens and dozens of races here with John Kelly. Not just at this track, on various tracks, but I have raced a ton here at Homestead with John. And let me tell you, that guy is fast. Once he gets that high side nailed in and dialed in, up through the front he goes. And looks like Keene dropped down to 4th place as Brian Zemer and Tim Boyce went by. Now the Frank Appliance Center, 17 of Adam Keene. Running a little bit slower here than he has. Dropped off just a tad, running in the 35 O's. Everybody else 34 8s and 9s. Then we got Kyle Franklin back here. He's running really good lap times as well. So is Eric Johnson. 34 7s. And as we take a look here, pull up the top speeds again, and you can see, you know, we were in the mid 180s about lap 15 or so, and now here we are crossing the line for lap 44, and we're 182 is the fastest I've seen. Second, third, and fourth place, 182. Montrose the leader, running 176. So time and speed have dropped significantly. I mean, we're talking almost 10 miles per hour, folks. Right at it. As we're not halfway, lap 55, 10 more laps will be considered halfway. And I do believe you're going to see some pit stops happen for sure around halfway, right at halfway. You're going to have some guys that pit early. Going to have some guys that really go and try to stretch it here about lap 60, 65 if they can go that far. I'm not sure if they can even go that far, as now Zemer has dropped back. Adam Keene trying to make the pass. Oh, he does. As we get the best battles on the track right here, it's going to be between Hamilton and Welchel. We'll go back here, and it's going to be 18th and 19th spot. Christopher Jones up in the mix as well. And now we're going to go here to Dalton Hall and John Kelly. Dalton slows down here at the entry of 3. We'll let John Kelly go by. That was for the 5th position. And fastest 5 for 5 lap average. John Kelly fastest on track with the last 5 laps. Eric Johnson second fastest. Montrose still pretty consistent here. 3rd fastest on track. Franklin and then Boyce. .4 seconds still Montrose has over Tim Boyce. And Brian Zemer back to John Kelly. We'll take a look here. Right here, Zemer to Kelly. Kelly faster by a little over a 10th that last lap by. As he's trying to go through and catch the 17 once again to get by him. Kelly definitely gonna get right to the rear bumper here in just a few seconds. There he is. Kelly running that higher line now. Told you he's going to be a force to reckon with once he gets it dialed in up that top and the rubber starts getting put down. Highest Benz 5th. Well, now battling for 4th as he's going to get by Brian Zemer here. That's going to put him up into the 4th position. Lowest Benz 20th, and look at that graph here. He dropped down to 20th, and it's just a staircase. Lap after lap as he's now run down the 17 of Adam Keene. This is for 3rd place here. Getting it going on. Look off the back bumper of the 17. Oh, Dalton Hall undercutting here. Lap 51 coming down pit road. Look at the run John has on the exit, running that high line, and now he's going to go underneath. Going to actually clear Adam Keene here, coming out of 4. Now Adam Keene with the crossover attempt. I don't think it's going to happen. John Kelly's back up here on the high side again, so the momentum coming out of 2 and 4 is unheard of. Got some pitters right now, like Jacob Ainsworth, Charles Wilson, Bob Redeker, Dalton Hall, Brandon Brock coming down pit road. For their stops, Brian Zimmer down pit road now. Montrose losing the gap here. As Tim Boyce, he's making hay. A little bit faster that last lap than Montrose is. As Calvert and Peterson battling back here. Oh, Peterson down pit road, that's why. No, he's not. Must have gotten the wall. He dropped some spots. Jeremy Oliver's worked his way up inside the top 10 right now. Going to try to do something with the 4. Josh Newman running that OMN paint scheme. Looking sharp too. And here comes Dalton Hall, going to attempt to do something on the high side. There he goes with those fresh tires. Definitely going to make it work. All right, folks, we're halfway here. So I'm looking to see maybe some of the leaders start pitting here by lap 55, 56. I really don't see them coming down or waiting any longer than that. As Montrose potentially going to turn me into a liar here. I mean, I do understand he's got a 2.5 second gap. Tires are falling off for Montrose. I mean, we're looking at 35 1s, 35 2s here for Montrose. 34 8s for Tim Boyce. He's on the move. And Montrose going around again. Goes Boyce. John Kelly now. Everybody's still out for now. Josh Newman down pit road. In his box. And heading out. 15-second pit stop for Josh Newman. Got tires. He's going to be fast. Eric Johnson battling with a 55. As Montrose now down pit road. Here he comes. New leader, Tim Boyce. He's going to grab a point for leading that lap. Adam Keene, Kyle Franklin down pit road. Bob Hamilton coming down. And Eric Johnson running the long game. He's done that the first 2 races here at Miami. He stayed out, ran the long game. And he's going to do it again. Got a gaggle back here with Drew Calvert, Jeremy Oliver. Nope. Drew Calvert and the 74 of Ainsworth and the 20 Kel Peterson on fresh tires. They're going to go by as Adam Keene's coming out of pit road right now. Tim Boyce now down pit road as John Kelly will take over the lead. Montrose getting his lap back. Let's check. Yep, Montrose is back on the lead lap once again. Eric Johnson, 3 seconds back from Kelly. Worked his way all the way up at second. How about that? Ainsworth, Peterson going on by. They got fresh tires. Trying to go up there and get their lap back. They got 3 seconds to gain past Eric Johnson before they even get to Kelly to get his lap or get their laps. So looking to see who else. Looks like the top 7 here, folks. Top 9 have yet to pit. So the top 9 still on track. Calvert about to do something here with Terry Litweiler, and here comes Kyle Franklin passing on the bottom. There's Jeremy Oliver in pits. Kyle Franklin in a hurry. He's got somewhere to go. You know, the words and wisdom of Crew Chief Franklin. Don't speed, darling. DSD. Jeremy Oliver down pit road. Ronnie Welchel there should be done with their pit stop here. Eric Johnson down pit road. I knew he was going to go a little long here. Terry Litweiler, right side's going up on his Camry, as Drew Calvert, Rob Williams, John Kelly have yet to pit. Calvert almost 6 seconds back from Kelly. Looks like these drivers are going to go long here. Way longer than anticipated. Here comes Franklin. Going to try to go up there and get his lap back. That's very, very important here. As John Kelly's going by. So Franklin back on the lead lap. Oh, John. Black flag. Too fast entering for John Kelly. Going to have to serve that under green flag conditions, I'm afraid. Now Calvert taking over the lead. And this is the battle I'm interested in. I'll look back a little bit further here. Is Dalton Hall and Ian Montrose. You can see passing Kevin Pavesic right now in the 22. And just behind Kevin, you're going to see Ian Montrose. Now, this is the battle for the lead here. Montrose a half a second back now, 4/10 back. He's got 7-lap newer tires, so you be the judge of just how much 7-lap newer tires is treating Montrose compared to Dalton Hall. If you want to take a look at it here, just so we're clear, 0.6 of a second here. Dalton Hall last lap 0.6 slower than Montrose. And then Zemer's back about 1 second, a little less than 1 second here from the back of Hall, as he has got 2-lap pressure tires. It's going to be a quick race tonight, folks. Unless we just get some crazy cautions. It's going to be fairly quick. I mean, we're coming up on lap 70 right now. Which will put us at about 40 laps to go. Brandon Brock now in the 4th position. We'll take a look at him. And let's see if we can pull Brandon Brock's handsome face up on the screen if I can find him. There we go. Brandon Brock looking strong. Worked his way up through the field. As he's coming down pit road. And now Eric Johnson in the 10th position here. He's going to grab 9th. As we look at Eric, John Kelly setting the fastest lap of the race. So Johnson's got some ground to make up. Of course, he was the latest one to pit. See, laps pitted on lap 62 here, so he has got substantially fresher tires than the rest of the field. So I don't see it's going to be a problem as we go up just in front of Eric Johnson. You're going to find the 11, Kyle Franklin, battling with Jacob Ainsworth here. This is for position. Looks like Kyle Franklin's got 6 lap newer tires than 74. So he's going to make quick work of Ainsworth right here. Jacob got one hand on the wheel. 10-2, my friend. 10-2. Tim Boyd's battling here. This is for the 5th position. Kel Peterson's had a nice, methodical night. Found himself sitting up here in the 5th spot, now 6th. As here comes Kyle Franklin. Oh, he's going to put a hurt on these boys right here. He's going to grab both these spots in one lap. No doubt about it. I say that, and he may be into a liar. What is it with these guys? Running a little higher line now. And we got Drew Calvert back here in the 43 machine, running in the 14th spot. Rob Hamilton running 16th. Got Ryan Fuchs right. Well, where's Ryan Fuchs? Being scored in the 28th position. Multiple laps down, I am afraid. One lap down. Just trying to hold on here. And where's my guy here? There he is, Bob Redeker. Bob having a nice quiet night. Running in the 21st spot for now. He's trying to chase down Matt Markland, 1.1 seconds ahead of him. As we go up here, and we've got 2.6 seconds from Montrose to Zemer. And it looks like Kyle Franklin was able to make a pass on Kel Peterson. You can see there's a nice little gap there as he's trying to run down Tim Boyce to put himself up in the 5th position. Brock's having a battle though, as Brandon Brock is down there in the 22nd spot, one lap down, unfortunately. I was just counting down laps here as they're in lap traffic. Adam Keene going underneath Bob Redeker right now. And battling with the 3-0s. We're almost 3 wide. Brock definitely faster. Well, oh yeah, Brock pitted on lap, that's why he's a lap down here, lap 68. So definitely was a long runner here for Brandon Brock. Jacob Ainsworth back here, trying to make it around the 30. Whoa! Kyle Franklin loose out of the exit of 4. Tim Boyce, Adam Key, Dalton Hall, all battling here for the 3rd position. Throw it under a blanket. These 3 guys are cuddling together here as we're Tim Boyce putting it 3 wide. And it gets into Dalton Hall. Dalton Hall saves it, gets into the wall just a little bit here. Tim Boyce forced the issue. And Dalton Hall falls from 3rd to 6th. As we take a look at it here, would have made it work, but netcode here on these cars are horrendous. As the caution comes out for Drew Calvert while we were looking at that incident. So strategy play is obsolete. Let's take a look here and see what happened to Drew Calvert, unfortunately. Looks like the 28 up top here. Jordan Massey going around. Oh, the 28. What in the world? I'll take a look here from Jeremy Ingold. Let's see. Drew Calvert, Jeremy Ingold. Interesting. Well, Franklin's worked his way up. Johnson, Ainsworth, Boyce, Hall. These guys are up there within striking distance. Everybody's on the same strategy now. These are the last set of tires for the race. Who took tires, who did not? Who's ballsy? Who is not? If I was drivers that needed points, like Terry Litweiler, I would have not taken tires here and hoped for a caution. I mean, these tires weren't that old, but looks like everybody took a set. As we're going to get some waiver rounds here. It's going to be Pavesic, Brock, and looks like maybe John Kelly going to get his waiver round. Does Brock, kept Pavesic. And Kelly, yep. All three of those 3 drivers are on the lead lap now. So now Brock's got to get it back going again. Welcome in, Mr. Vodka. Lights are still on the pace car. And you say the one. That's going to be Rob Hamilton. Rob Hamilton back here in the 14th position. Running the high side. Should be able to do something here. As the lights are off on the pace car, so we should be able to go green next time by. And David DeVille watching from bed. And I want to give a shout out to David Vodka and his wife for celebrating 38 years of marriage today. Oh, wine and dine as the green flag comes out. Looking off the back bumper of Montrose as he changes lanes here, gets ready to ship it down into turn number one. Ooh, a little bit loose there as the sun's coming down. Everybody jostling for position here. Let's see what Kyle Franklin's going to do. Terry Litweiler back there jostling as well in 11th place. Sparks flying. Get on board here with Terry Litweiler as the 44, Jeremy Oliver. Oh, we got a caution. The 26 of Tim Boyce goes around. Tim Boyce doing some donuts on the front stretch. We're going to take a look at exactly what happened here to the 26 machine. Got to be crazy. And I'm surprised no one else is involved here. Oh, he's on the high side. And let's see just exactly what went down. Oh, just wasn't clear. And the net code between him and the 11 got him. And we're going to look here off the rear bumper of, whoa, 26 goes around. If anybody's dizzy, don't look at that. Yeah, Mr. Vodka, 38 years is a lot. It's a long time. In 3 weeks, I will be celebrating, or my wife will. No, I'll be celebrating because she's the catch of my life, no doubt about it. I wouldn't say she's going to be celebrating. But yeah, 19 years of marriage, so. She wants me to broadcast here as much as possible because she needs the breaks away from me. I could be a bit much most of the time. Lights are still on the pace car. And we got 44 people here watching the stream. That's unbelievable. Appreciate you guys and gals for coming out and showing that support to these Outcast fellas. Real quick, let's take a look at the webcams we have on tap for tonight. We've got plenty to show you here. Looks like we lost one here. Maybe what's going on, Jeremy Oliver? Hey, good luck in this last little bit, running in the P9 position. Jeremy goes fast. Does he though? Kyle Franklin's got some ground to make up here, running in the 4th spot. Ryan Fuchs, he's got plenty of spots to make up as well. You got it, Jeremy. Come on, bring it home, buddy. Get you a top 5 out of this thing for your first race here at Outcast. All right, and looks like the lights are on. We got some shadows coming down off the track. Like what I'm seeing here. Track's going to start getting cooler. Oh, man, 84 degrees track tip. Oh, these cars are about to stick like glue, folks. Stick like glue. All right, here we go to the restart zone. Getting ready to go green. The 10 with a nice jump here over the 17, Adam Keene. Keene battling, going down into turn number 1 with the 55. Got to get it figured out quick. Got to get from being side by side. This is going to absolutely crush you. As they're 3 wide back here. Jeremy Oliver on the bottom. Oh, Terry Litweiler hitting the wall just a little bit. As the 44 of Oliver following the 74 of Ainsworth. Oh, Kyle Franklin to the rear bumper to 17. Adam Keene got a little loose. It's getting chaotic here, folks. 20 laps to go this time by. Looking off the rear bumper here of Ainsworth. Josh Newman coming up through the field. Boy, he's looking snazzy here late in this run. Running 10th. And here comes Christopher Jones, the guy that's been up here all night. And now look at him. Oh! Josh Newman loose on the outside line. Gonna lose a spot. Now he's underneath the 44. The battle of the 4s. The 4, the 44, the 74. 3 wide. Trying to gain every spot they can. Now Terry Litweiler getting into the business as well. Don't pinch. Getting up there. Oh, he touched the 44. Terry Litweiler. Lots happening here. Terry looking fast, though. I'd like to see Terry get up inside the top 10. It's going to be a good point stay if he can. The 44 pushing the 4 here. Jeremy Oliver now looking low on Josh Newman. Oh, Brian Zemer around. Rear end into the wall. The Powerpuff Girls have been abused. And Bob Redeker involved somehow, some way. Not sure what happened to Bob. Kyle Franklin involved. Gonna have to take a look here from the chopper cam. The 11 on the bottom, 55 up top, the 18 underneath the 55. We're gonna see exactly what happened here. Oh, man, the 11 nasty hit, the 55. We're going to take a look at it one more time, this time from Adam Keene. Not exactly sure. We're going to take a look at it. Looks like the 18 got up there into the 55. The 55 kind of came off the wall just a little bit, but he was scrubbing the wall. And when he came down there, the 18 was there. They had it clear if it wouldn't have been for the net code. We'll take a look at it here one more time. You can see they actually didn't touch. They would have been fine. It's just unfortunate there that connection issues in days like that. It's just I don't like it, and I don't know what to say. iRacing, do better. And iRacing apparently will be upping their fee per month to be on the service, and won't even fix simple little things like this. iRacing has got to do better. As we're going to go double file line after this. Yes, call me clear. You are absolutely right. Obvious problems. And it's, you know, it's not just these cars. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it at Daytona with the next gens. One of the most popular car out there in iRacing, especially for, you know, the pros. But yeah, there's, you know, horrendous netcode issues there as well. No, they're not. They're ignoring. They're just ignoring the complaints. But believe me, there's emails. It's all over the forums. All right, so let's get on board here with Eric Johnson as he's getting ready to get this thing underway. To the inside here of Kel Peterson. Gonna try to get it going. Side by side, this is what Montrose wants to see. Kel Peterson got the spot here. Here comes Jacob Ainsworth battling with the 34. Oh, Josh Newman loose again. Terry Litweiler shutting the door. Christopher Jones. Going up the track here. Going to open that exit up. Trying to get it. As Christopher Jones trying to make the pass happen on Terry Litweiler. He's going all over the track here. Terry's saying, no, 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 Junior. Not going to happen today. And the momentum here has been killed for Christopher Jones. He's going to have to battle back one more lap to try to do something here. Going to move up the track as Jeremy Oliver now moves up into fourth place. Jacob Ainsworth was going to try to slide down below him. Didn't. Oh, as Josh Newman goes up and into the wall. Going to lose some spots here. Eric Johnson's got Oliver closing up the gap here as he's trying to go back up there and catch the 20. I think Johnson's going to say, hey, Cale, go up there and see if you can't get Montrose as the caution comes out. John Kelly off track. And we're going to take a look here and see what happened to John Kelly. Oh, looks like Massey gets loose, gets into Kelly, and the caution comes out. Well, folks, at least it wasn't an intentional caution brought out like last week when a clown that that is in another league I broadcast deliberately spun out on track to cause a caution. No respect for those types of I'm doing air quotes here, racers. And we're going to get another shot at it here. A natural green flag here. No rush. No rush. JK, you're all right, man. You were having a good race there. Then you got that speeding penalty on pit road, kind of put you back there in the back. Call me clear. I cannot confess or deny that. Confirm or deny. I'm professional here at OMN. But we will say overprivileged clown. That's what we'll say. I can't say any names. All right, here we go. Lined it back up, double file. All right, Eric Johnson going to have a good start here if he wants to have any possible chance at getting Montrose here. And Kel Peterson has got to have the best restart of his life here coming to the green flag. Because if it stays green, it's going to be a problem. Here we go, folks. Montrose, not as good a start as we've seen. They're actually closer to him this time than they have been. They've got to get single filed out. Got to get single filed out. Either Johnson needs to let Peterson go or Peterson needs to let Johnson go if they stand a chance whatsoever going up there and catching Montrose. He's now 3/10 ahead. Jacob Ainsworth, though, nice rebound for him, but here comes the 44 of Jeremy Oliver. Oh! Ainsworth off the track, swerves, get into Dalton Hall. And car still wrecking. Charles Wilson involved, Rob Williams, Ryan Fuchs. Oh, man, we're going to have to take a look at that, folks. And we're going to have to do it from the chopper cam. All right, so let's see here just what happened. Oh, the 44 gets into the 74, and around he goes. We're going to take a look at it one more time. Let's finish what happened, though. There goes Ryan Fuchs. All right, so from the chopper view. I'm not exactly sure here. And we're going to have to get off the nose here of, we're going to have to look here of Jeremy Oliver. Just to see exactly what happened, what unfolded here. So Oliver goes up the track and gets into the 74. Actually doesn't touch him. Net code once again. As Shannon Donathan gets the lucky dog. Well, folks, we got to going to be a green-white checkered now. Our first attempt of the night. Jacob Ainsworth, that's going to hurt him here in the points as he is back here in the 21st spot. No damage though to report. That's a good thing. Yeah, more or less. Netco kind of got him though, tangled up. You can actually race a lot closer than than the connection's allowing. We've seen that week after week. I mean, we're on week 4 here of this. So we should be getting ready to go green here. Yeah, we are side by side. So the first green-white checkered attempt is going to carry us to lap 111 now from 110. It's going to be a green. Next time around will be a white, and the next time around will be a checkered, unless for some reason the caution were to wave before the leader gets back to the white flag. Then we will restack them and go again. Litweiler doing exactly what I wanted to see here out of the 71. Currently running in the 5th position right now on this restart. All right, let's see here what these guys behind Montrose can do. Once again, Peterson with a fantastic jump this time over the 18. May clear him here out of the exit of 2. Oh man, Peterson loose. That's going to send him up the track just a little bit. That's going to put Johnson back underneath him as the 44 is going to give him a helping hand here and could in fact clear him here. Oh, the 44 tried to put it 3 wide here on the bottom. Thought better of it, had to back out. And the white flag's going to come out for Ian Montrose one more time around. Kel Peterson shipping it in, trying to get to the rear bumper of the 18. Side by side, who's going to get the 3rd spot here? Ooh, the 44 and the 20. Battling hard, but it's going to be Ian Montrose coming out of 4 to win the race here. Leading 1, 100 laps of the 111. Incredible, dominating performance from the 10. Keystone Kingpin Racing. Yeah, commercials last a while, my friend. Rob Hamilton getting into the side of the 10. But you know what? The race is over with now. Montrose is the victor. And it looks like Montrose is done. And sorry about that, Keystone. Hated that for you. All right. Well, anyway, let's get into the finish results for tonight's race. Ian Montrose, 101 laps, excuse me, leading 101 out of 111. Bringing home in the number one spot, pretty much got the lead and kept it until he went down pit road to get his service. Eric Johnson bringing it home in second. Jeremy Oliver in third. Kel Peterson fourth. Terry Lutweiler fifth. Nice run by Terry. Christopher Jones, nice run by him as well. In sixth. Brandon Brock seventh. Dalton Hall in eighth. Rob Hamilton ninth. Matt Marklin in 10th. Tim Boyce 11th, Brian Zimmer 12th, Kevin Pavesic in 13th, Josh Newman 14th, Kyle Franklin 15th, Ronnie Welchel 16th, John Kelly 17th, Jacob Ainsworth in 18th, Adam Keene 19th, and David K. Fors in the 20th spot. Kyle Franklin pole position, fastest lap, Kel Peterson 32.431. Most laps led, obviously, Ian Montrose. Jeremy Oliver up 26 spots. He is the hard charger and 6 cautions for 19 laps. All right, and we're going to see here, who do we have in the booth? I'm not even in the booth, so we'll get over there and get her going. If I can find my way. There we go. All right, in the third spot here, we will get Jeremy Oliver. Glad to have the booth. You got me.
Hey, what's going on?
How we doing, man? Nice run.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it was a good one, no doubt about it, man. How'd the car feel as it transitioned from day to night?
So I didn't really get much practice. Well, I kind of started in the back. I set a horrible qualified time. So I was kind of just filling the car out as it went. Definitely got really grippy on the bottom once it got colder.
Yeah.
It was loose at the start. Very loose.
Yeah, I can imagine. We were almost at 100-degree track temp there at the start of the race.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I did. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I did no studying on this whatsoever.
Oh well,
I know
not
there's
a
a bunch of
run
guys that I know there's a bunch of guys in here that do a lot of practicing, and you know, I tried, but I didn't have the time.
Hey, no harm, no foul, man. Hey, walk us through that incident there between you and Ainsworth. Ainsworth finished, I believe, 17th or 18th here. Looks like you guys were just fighting over the same real estate there in the middle, and looks like some netco was involved there between you and Ainsworth there.
I'm actually watching that back now. Looking at it, I did float up a little bit, and he came down as well. So we kind of met in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't think it was either my fault or his fault. I think it was just
Hard racing.
yeah,
Yeah.
happens.
I'm sure he won't be too sour about it, but these things happen. But
Yeah, I do
anyway,
feel bad though. He got quite a bit of damage from
yeah.
that.
Well, it won't help him here in the points, but you know what? We'll go on to Watkins Glen and go from there. But you know what? For the top three, we give the drivers a shout out at the end of this thing, a chance to call our sponsors or whatever. So with that being said, why don't you give some shout outs and we'll send you on your way.
First and foremost, I want to thank Serta and Outcast Motorsports Network for hosting this. Jackie Jones, Auto America for allowing us to do this. Without them or without you guys, wouldn't be here. This is probably one of the biggest leagues I've seen that I've been a part of. This is awesome to see 30 cars on the track. That's massive. I do want to shout out my boys, the Maniacs and Twisted Speed. They've been here since the start. Really about it.
Also, man, good shout outs, and hopefully we'll see you on track soon. And take it easy.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that was Jeremy Oliver here. And let's get in second place. Oh, there we go. Eric Johnson, glad to have the booth. What's going on?
We meet again. How we doing, my brother?
Man, we're doing pretty good, buddy. Nice run for you tonight. Kind of took a long time to get up through the field. But you know what? We did it.
Hey, we made it up there.
Well, this is what you need for a good points night.
Did you just put your camera up?
Unfortunately.
Look at that. Yeah, no, we started back there with the UL tonight, and you know how we do. We take our time, kind of work our way through, try to save our stuff, and we are moving late in that first green flag run. I mean, shout out to the Outcast guys. We had a lot of green flag racing. I know we had some yellows near the end, but cautions breed cautions, especially with 20 to 10, 15 to go, and looked like a lot of net code from what we were kind of seeing.
Yeah, a lot of net code. The incident involving you and I can't remember who.
Zemer.
It was Zemer. Yeah, some net code going on there as well.
I feel like I didn't touch him, but I probably should give him a little more room, especially with these cars. They are, or for some reason, seem extra net codey. And so I apologize to Zemer, and I'm going to give him a little extra room next time we find each other on track next week after, whatever it is. So my bad, Zemer. Never want to end someone's race like that late. But yeah, it was a tough night, really, trying to keep the tires under you.
It was. I mean, the track, this was the best conditions we've seen on the track this week. We started at 96 degrees on the track temp and just went down from that almost to the 70s. I think it was 82 when we finished this thing up. So fantastic on the lobby tonight.
Yeah, they must have had some rain in Florida tonight or something, because like you said, I mean, you could see the lobby was a little foggy. It was cool. It never heated up. I mean, we've seen 136, 7 degrees on Monday, almost pretty much that on Tuesday when we started these races. And so it was nice because this car out of all of them was the most on the rear. So it was nice to have the extra grip and kind of kept it under us a little better.
Absolutely, man. Well, without further ado, we'll get to those shout outs and we'll send you on your way so we can grab Ian Montrose in here.
Yeah, first and foremost, I gotta shout out to my family, always hanging out, watching, my aunt, my grandma, and everybody else in there. Glatma, of course, the biggest Johnson fan. We love her hanging out and watching. Grand Island, our title sponsor here on Thursday night. We couldn't do it without them, so thank you, Grand Island Auto America. We got Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Jackie Jones, Serta Simmons, Dalton Hall. Yeah, Dalton was kind of on the alternate strategy tonight, which a few guys were, and that caution came out But to be honest, I think they were a little bit hosed even on the alternate strategy. We were kind of running them down pretty quick. But we also got LuLaRoe with Tammy Teelit, Half Moon Designs, our Monday night sponsor, and of course Outcast Motorsports Network. You in the booth. You normally got Mike with you, but we appreciate everything you do, Glad Dad. And yeah, Twitch chat popping tonight.
Yes, it was.
Ton of people. That's so cool to see.
No doubt about it. Hey, man.
Hold on. One more shout out. Hold on. Sorry. My best American mullet wearing friend, little Colina Clear, there in the chat, always supporting me. Thank you, Colin. I love you, brother.
Absolutely, man. Making a name for ourselves. That's for sure. Growing this thing race after race, week after week, month after month, season after season, just getting larger. And yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, the growth's incredible, and you're a big part to do with this. But all our drivers, we've had 30 drivers every week, every race, hard track, easy track. So thank you to all the Outcast guys. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right, folks. And let's get in this guy right here. Ian Montrose, finally dominating performance tonight. 101 out of 111 laps tonight. What was the secret?
Man, I don't know, because I still was burning up my tires a bit more than others in my voice chat. But clean air always helps, I think, especially down on the bottom. So yeah, for me, it was just staying consistent, trying to keep try not to push too hard, and keep my head on. So yeah, just try to be consistent tonight. I think that was really managing the race from the front, and yeah, just seeing what people could do behind, see what I needed to do to respond.
Well, the response was immediate there. Nice restarts, lap after lap, or restart after restart. We had 6 cautions. You know, those restarts were very, very important for you. And to keep those guys side by side fighting for the second spot really allowed you to pull about a half a second each restart as you went all the way back around. But I mean, yeah, that's ultimately what won you the race right there, was those restarts at the end, because they were on a little bit different tire strategy than you were. They kind of worked their way up through the field all night, and you had some heavy hitters back there that were pretty hungry.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was definitely keeping an eye on what was going on behind. As you say, I was definitely giving certain people that drafted certain points just to keep it competitive and keep those guys battling behind. But you got to, that's what you got to do when you're leading. You got to try and control the race and put your car in awkward spots and hold your line. And like I say, just be consistent. There were a lot of heavy hitters. Eric, Kyle was making their way up. Timothy was strong all night. Josh Newman was also really fast. So a lot of really guys. Brian was there a lot of the night. You had a lot of people coming and going, and that made the race super interesting for me. A lot of different, what's the word? A lot of different things that I had to do to keep my head in the game and keep in front. So yeah, it was not easy. Again, I'm sweating my ass off here, but it's great to come away with another win.
Absolutely, man. Well, without further ado, we'll get those shout outs and we'll see you on the way.
Yeah, appreciate yourself, Glad Dad, for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate Mike as well for what he does, and shout out to that podcast that is going out there. It's really awesome. I appreciate all the admins at Outcast. Really appreciate the community and everybody that came out racing tonight. It was awesome. And then all the sponsors: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Auto America Grand Island, Outcast Motorsports Network, you guys, Jackie Jones Jeep and Ram, Sir Simmons Betting, Dalton Hall Construction, LuLaRoe by Tammy Litweiler, Half Moon Designs, Outcast Custom Apparel, Pinnacle Reps. Shout out to the Biff and shout out to Kyle Busch.
Absolutely, man. Good shout outs, and we'll talk to you soon, buddy. Take it easy.
Appreciate you, dude. Take care. Have a good evening.
You too. All right, folks. Well, that was our first place finisher, Ian Montrose. Second place, Eric Johnson, and Jeremy Oliver bringing it home in the third spot there. And yeah, appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And well, we got some comments here. Oh, seeing the face behind the name. Hey, that's right. Lova Jackson. It's me. Glad Mom loved the Outcast shirt. Yeah, me too. And Tim Boyce looking good, Glad Dad. I'm always looking good. Always looking good. Like that beard too, huh? Anyway, all funs and games. Hey, we're going to be back tomorrow night for Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series at Auto Club Speedway. It's going to be a hoot and a half, I guarantee you. Come join us there. It's going to be about the same time as this league starts here on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Come in and, show your support to the Glad Dad and to Outcast Motorsports Network, as we call the shots there behind the scenes. I believe Mike McKinnon will be there in the booth with me as well. So that'll be pretty exciting. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. Appreciate you guys joining up. And this is the Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy. Good night.